everyone, Screaming Geek Meat here. I am Jerry the Geek. This video, we're going to talk about the 4K of The Ring. But before we get into this, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, even DVDs, if you like home theater movies in general, just check out my other videos on my channel because I do these reviews. I do collection updates every month, do different discussions, unboxings. Check that stuff out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and always turn your bell notifications on for future videos. And always feel free to comment below, let me know what you think of anything. So let's jump into the 4K of The Ring. This movie came out in 2002, rated PG-13. You got Naomi Watts, Martin Henderson, Brian Cox, directed by Gore Verbinski. He's done a lot of good movies, very good director. Now, I'll admit, this was a first-time watch for me. All these years, I've always wanted to see it and just never got around to it. I had the DVD for the longest time, but just never watched the damn thing. Because I'll admit, in today's age, I'm not big into the horror suspense like I used to. I do like them, but I just need to find myself in the right mood. So I think that's a lot of times I just, couldn't get in the mood to watching something I hadn't seen before. So it was nice finally watching this on 4K. The concept of the movie, basically it follows, the reporter learns about this the VHS tape that when you watch it, no one knows what's going on, and then as soon as you watch it, the phone rings and says 7 days, and after 7 days you die. So this reporter, she watches it, and then something happens. Her son actually watches it, and all of a sudden she's throughout the whole movie trying to learn more about it, how it was done, who was involved, how to break that cycle. So overall, really good movie. I was surprised I enjoyed it that much. Definitely, rewatchable. So the 4K here comes from Paramount. Came around in October of 2024. Of course, this is a Walmart exclusive steelbook here. Filmed in 35mm, finished with HDR10 and Dolby Vision. Now, when it comes to Paramount, they are hit or miss. They're kind of, amongst the physical media community, Paramount has got a reputation. Well, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Because they do. They have some 4Ks. They knock it out of the park. And then they got some out there that are mediocre and shit. So I can say here that this is one of the good ones. They did a phenomenal job with this. Now, even though it's a phenomenal job, it's not one that I would call a reference disc. You're not going to show off your system with it because a lot of the palette is, the color palette's pretty muted. It's got some, it's got a nice color saturation, pops here and there, but it's not going to blow your mind. It's just well done overall. Everything looks very clean, natural looking. The details are there, the textures. They go for the whole atmosphere vibe. Gives you a creepy vibe throughout. So it's just very nicely done. Now, I never had the Blu-ray, so the Blu-ray with this is definitely, you can definitely tell a big upgrade from the Blu-ray here comparing it to 4K. Just everything looked a little bit more detailed, a little bit more cleaned up. The Blu-ray just more the middle of the road, so the 4K just took it up that extra notch. Now the audio here, they gave us DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. Nice track, and considering it's not Atmos, just 5.1. Very nice done here. Clear dialogue throughout. Everything's nice balance and some use of surrounds. You hear things, all the different speakers. It just really sucks you into the atmospheres. Like visually, I said it had to give you a creepy vibe. The audio adds that same creepy vibe to it. Now for the packaging, like I said, this is for a Walmart exclusive steelbook. I love the VHS slipcover. That's the reason I had to have this. Growing up with VHS, I just had to have this. It's such a cool design. And here you got the back. So I freaking love this. So let's take the slipcover off. Got the front of the steelbook here. Very nicely done. And we'll open it up. I'll give you a digital code in a few minutes. You got the inside different color artwork for the Blu-ray and a 4K. And we'll pop the disc out for you. Kind of a cool interior artwork. And for the digital code, I'll pop it up here on the screen for you. Just hit the pause button if you want. I have no use for digital codes so anymore. I'll just go ahead and give them out when I can. Now for the bonus features, we have some different featurettes. We got the Don't Watch This. We got Rings. Then we have cast and filmmaker interviews, the Origin of Terror, and the Cursed Video. Which I haven't checked out that Cursed Video, but I did read that the original DVD of it, when you went to it, it wouldn't allow you to do anything. You were forced to watch the whole video. You couldn't pause or fast forward or do anything with it until it actually completes the video and goes back to menu. So I thought it's pretty cool. So I don't know. Have to check out the actual 4K and DVD and Blu-ray and see if it does that. I thought it was a pretty cool concept to have. So to wrap it up here, I would highly recommend getting the 4K, even if you got the Blu-ray, because this is a considerable upgrade over that. Now this Steelbook here from Walmart is sold out, so you cannot get it. So you have to find a secondary market. If you really want this VHS design, you're going to have to look on eBay and other places. I'm not sure what it's going to be going for. But you can get the standard 4K here for $15.46. So that's a very good deal. Definitely jump on that if you want this. There's also another Steelbook actually available on Amazon for $24.49. You can see here. Or if you want the collection of the Ring movies, you can get the set for $39.99. You can see here. I've never seen the other ones. I've heard mixed reviews about them, so I just thought I'd just stick with the original for now. Again, I probably doubt I'll ever get the other one since I'm not a big horror fanatic like I used to be. I'm happy with this one. So that pretty much does it for a look at the Ring on 4K. So please comment below, let me know what you think. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.